Where my truck drivers at? Where the truck drivers at? Where the real grinders at, man? That's out there putting in the work every day. You know what I mean? We still out here putting in the work, man. Doing what we gotta do. You know what I mean? It's a right now I'm outside in Florida. It's cold in Florida right now, man. It's so cold right now. I don't know what I'm doing outside. Be honest with you. This weather has ruined my plants. Like this weather destroyed my plants, yo. For example, let me show you my mango tree real quick. What this weather has done to my plants. But they're not dead though. They're definitely gonna be back. Look at that. All my plants are ruined. Yeah. 700 cases today. 19 stops. And 100 miles. That's the world we live in food service, man. Shout out to all the food service drivers out there. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there, man, who keeps on doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys out there that you know, a lot of people out there, not so just guys, let me just say it's a lot of people out there that want to get into the truck driving, you know. One thing I can say, man, just do it. The more you sit around and think about it, man, is you know, you're just wasting your time. You know, sometimes you gotta motivate yourself. You just gotta get up and go get it, man. Get to your local trucking school. Talk to people. You know what I mean? Everybody know a trucker out there. You know? What up, what up? We got Orlando CBI up in the building. What's going on up there, man? How's the weather up there? I know I heard you guys seen like little snow flakes the other day. Jacksonville got messed up with the snow. You know what I mean? I know you guys are kind of like busy in that yard because I see the numbers, man. You guys doing your thing up there. I know Coco is busy. Yeah, the temperature is supposed to drop again today. It's supposed to get, they say tomorrow it's supposed to get down to like 40 degrees again. You know, so definitely not looking forward to that because, you know, the thing messed up my plants, man, but, you know, it's just nature. You know what I mean? And nature changes, man, you know? You never know what it's going to be. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Cheney drivers. Shout out to the PFG drivers, too. All the drivers, man. Truck It 813. What's going on, man? Everything good? Shout out to all the oh yeah, US Food with Costco now. How they treating you? How did my mic sound, by the way, man? Am I good and clear? Yo, talk about new accounts, man. We need new accounts. Left hand hustle, what's going on? Yo, let me tell y'all this, man. We need new accounts. No more new videos, no more new training videos, no more new rules, no more new cones or this or that and the talking and the yip and the yap. The bottom line is the bottom line, and the bottom line is cases, man, and growth. Like we need more cases, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm tired of making a delivery and just seeing our competitors out there like dominating, taking our cases and stuff like that. You know, like on my route over the past year and a half, like I noticed that I lost a lot of cases, man, and I never heard nobody like talk about this with us, address this with us. All we hear about every day is rules, 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 and don't park there, park. Hey, the bottom line is customers and cases and customer service, man. We need more cases, man. Like enough's enough, man. We need more cases. We need chain accounts too. We got a lot of drivers. One thing I don't like, man, when I train a new driver and and they always ask me this one question, right? They always ask me what route they're gonna get. And I honestly, bro, like I don't know what to tell them because like it's not easy to be a new food service driver. And this is not just over here, it's like anywhere. It's not easy to be a new food service driver because sometimes you just gotta wait in line. You know what I mean? Some new drivers, they get lucky and you know a route just jump right in their hands. Some new drivers, they choose to do the hard path by you know, taking on a hard route that nobody wants, you know? Gonna get the one that needed it. Hey, leave that alone. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's definitely a blessing right there. That sounds like something you got to put on the Bravo, man. Yeah, but that's a blessing, man. That's the type of news we like to hear, man. Like, you know, and we always can turn around and help other people too, you know. Definitely turn around and help other people. You know what I mean? Like my route is pretty much like my route has plateau. My route used to be like a real grinding route. And now I'm seeing my numbers drop down to like it's busy season and I'm seeing my numbers. I'm doing like 3,300 cases a week, which is not terrible, but I'm used to doing in the season, I'm used to doing between 3,800 and 4,500 cases a week. And now I'm down to like 33. This week I'm on good pace. This week I'm gonna crack about 3,500 cases, so that's pretty good. Because you know, we get paid for cases and we get paid for stops and stuff like that. So we need it, man. You know, we need it, man. It's anywhere the case is, I'll go get it. You know what I mean? Some guys, they're scared of cases. Some guys, they're scared of stops. Some guys are scared of driving all over the place. You know what I mean? Some guys are scared of getting off work late. I don't think about none of that. I just think about production, man. Like if you're not producing, it don't make no sense. Yeah, because they're trying to divide it because yeah, that's crazy, man. They gotta load up these trucks. You know what I mean? To load the trucks, man. Like this the way we get paid. You know what I mean? We get paid by the cases. Load the trucks up. You know what I mean? Come on. Pass my Load up the trucks. Hey, thumbs up the video. Let me know where y'all checking in from. Shout out to the US Food driver in the chat. Shout out to the Cheney brother driver in the chat. Shout out to all the drivers. You know what I mean? Who y'all got for the Super Bowl, by the way? Hey, let me tell you drivers something before I get out of here today. All right? And this happens every year, so I gotta warn you guys, right? It might not happen at your company, right? Killer Rob, what's going on? Corey, what's going on? Is it hard to get that money at right now for down there? I would say it might be hard to get that as a new driver down there because the only way you can do it, you got to take on a hard route that nobody wants, that people are just scared of, and it just got to land in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take on the route with no fear. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why people call some routes hard, man. It's all about, at the end of the day, man, it's a mental thing. You know what I mean? Like work is easy, life is hard. Like I don't get how some people call this work hard. It's not hard. It's a mental thing. Always remember that, guys. Work is easy, life is hard. You know what I mean? And when I say life, I don't mean, let me try to fix this 1 second. That's the motto. Work is easy. Life is the real hard part, man. You know what I mean? You say, looking like about 80 or 90 first year. Yeah, you definitely make that, which is pretty decent. You know what I mean? Most definitely make that, man. One thing that can probably help you out is just come in as a new driver and just, be flexible. Let them know you'll go anywhere, anytime, any minute, you know? Just make yourself available, man, and you're always gonna make money in this game, man. You know what I mean? Always. I heard they just opened a facility in Florence, South Carolina. So if you're close to Florence, South Carolina, definitely pay attention to that. And I did hear that it's close to it's also close to a PFG facility. So, that sounds like PFG dominance right there. Say what's coming up with the companies? You mean like as far as how it's been so far since the PFG took over? If that's what you're talking about, man, everything so far has been really good. Status quo. A lot of things when it comes to a lot of things got better in the background. But everything been good so far, man. As far as time off and benefit wise and stuff like that. And one thing I like about the PFG platform is all the available online apps and stuff that you can get into. It's been really good. Mark John said thought I was going to Costco. Man, I thought so too, man. But sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta just gotta go where God wants you to go, man. Hey, I could wake up tomorrow and God say, hey, I want you to go to Costco, and boom, I'm at Costco. But sometimes you just gotta, follow God, man, and trust in the Lord, and He will lead you in the right direction. You know what I mean? LC, what's going on? You know what I mean? I mean, even if I do end up at Costco one day, I still gotta say that. I mean, Cheney is still a good company. That's not gonna change that, you know. But if it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. You know what I mean? It would definitely be different from food service. It'll definitely be like something that I would have to get used to. I'm always used to running around and jumping around, and you know how it is in food service, digging and moving, and it would take a long time getting used to the slow pace, the driving, waiting on the clock for hours and stuff like that. It would definitely take some getting used to. Like the Costco or the like a Walmart or something like that. You work for like a Walmart over the road or something like that. Where you just drive and make deliveries. Heard anything about Plant City, Cisco? I know the first few months can be. Nah, I haven't heard anything about them. I haven't heard anything about them. I know a driver in that area though. I can definitely I ain't talked to him in a minute. I'm definitely gonna give him a call. 10 stops, started serving cases today, buddy. Easy day. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, probably for somebody like me and you, that's an easy day. But a lot of guys, man, they'll call that a hard day. Because you know why they're gonna call that a hard day? Because they're gonna see the cases and they're gonna get defeated. You know what I mean? You can't let stuff like that defeat you, man. You just gotta move the cases out of the way. Just get to it, man. Hate the cases, man. You know what I mean? Act like those cases did something to you, man. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta treat them cases, man. You know? Definitely hate the cases. In a good way, not in a bad way where you I'm not saying hate the cases like you breaking eggs and stuff like that. No, I'm not saying that. So let me clarify that. You know what I mean? Let me really clarify that. Because you're gonna have some brand new drivers, they're gonna be breaking cases and stuff like that, and they're gonna say, oh, RLC told me to hate the cases. Nah, man, love your cases. You know what I mean. You know what I mean? But yo, that sounds like a big money day right there. Especially if you're on component pay. Definitely don't want if you're doing definitely don't want to be doing something like that on the hourly pay because you know that's that's why I like component over hourly because if you get 1,000 cases, 10 stops hourly, you gotta like sit on the clock for all that cases, to make money, to make your day fair. You know what I mean? So definitely something to think about for all the new guys that's coming into food service, man. Whether you want to get hourly or whether you want to get component. But I do know a Cisco guy though that I don't know how their system is set up, but he mostly get hourly, right? He could get dip, but he get hourly. And he said last year he still made $116,000 hourly. You know what I mean? He runs a good route. Like that's a big money route right there. I see him all the time. I'm gonna see him if he's on a good route, and I'm not. Well, I'm kind of on a good route, but never mind. I just gave y'all too much information just now. But I see him, and me and him talk all the time and stuff like that. And he said that with the hourly, how the way it's set up at Cisco right now, down there in South Florida, like they're really like you can make money right now with the hourly, but a lot of those guys, man, they gotta sit around and milk the clock. You know what I mean? I'm not with the milking the clock stuff, man. I'm trying to get the cases off the truck and stuff like that. So I like the way my component system is set up. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys prefer. I'm just here waiting for them to send my route so I can route my route. That's what I like about Cheney. Every day they send you your route that you're getting for the next day, and I would go to out of all those places, Macon, Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, Memphis. Man, those are like different type of areas, man. Um, Out of all those areas, I would choose Tennessee, but not Memphis. I would choose like a Nashville or something like that. So I guess it's not like I don't know if you consider Nashville like a major market, but I like Nashville, man. I like the laid back attitude of Nashville. I like Memphis too, but it's like you already know about Memphis. You gotta know where to live on Memphis and stuff like that. Old school Sundays, what's going on, man? Congrats, bro. What? Congrats, man. Hey, start calling up them companies right now, man, and tell them what your goals is. Yeah, Yeah, I definitely I like Nashville, man. Man, come here. Definitely like Nashville. Yeah, man. Because a lot of what's he doing? What's he doing? Come here. Let me show you something. Yeah, I have not been to Nashville for years. I haven't been to Tennessee for years, man. Years upon years. One thing you're gonna learn on Old School Sundays, once you get your CDL, right? Um, you say you want to come to food service, right? Once you get your CDL, if you could go over the road, go over the road if you could, just to get that experience out the way, right? And stuff like that, because you never know, man. Maybe you wanna come at it. Maybe you wanna do the business side of trucking, where you go over the road, have a little faith, get your own truck and stuff like that. So you can try that out too. Definitely leave all doors open, and leave all your options open. But food service is definitely a good gig. You know what I mean? You will definitely make money. Yo, I gotta do my route, guys. Um, I see my router just sent me my route, So I gotta get off here and go look over my route, make sure everything's good. So far, let me tell you what I'm looking like tomorrow, real quick, while I got y'all on here. Well, it looks like I got like 23 stops for 758 cases. So what we do with our router when they text us our route, right? And we look it over, and if we see an opportunity for them to, move a stop, like let's just say, um, my stop 5 is like a big stop, and I would like that to be my first stop. You like to do the big stop first. You call the router and you let the router know, hey, can you put this here or put that there? So I'm definitely gonna take care of that right now, man. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Gonna tune in tomorrow.